Get excited to get dressed again with the new collection from American Eagle. Visit AE.com or your nearest store to shop the softest ever tees, 90s inspired fits, and must-have jeans that look as good as they feel. The graphic tees have a super vintage wash, and they are honestly my favorite. The True Tee. You know that tee you wear every day until it basically deteriorates? With that lived-in softness and true to you feel you've been trying to replace ever since, that True Tee is the reinvention of that tee. For access to the best perks and rewards at American Eagle, make sure to check out the Real Rewards credit card. You can get an extra 20% off your purchase and free shipping and returns. Right now, they are offering an exclusive offer for my listeners. Open a new account by 9/30/21 to get a $50 bonus reward loaded to your account after you make your first purchase with your Real Rewards credit card. Text Jordyn, that's Jordyn, to 37585 to see if you pre-qualify. Subject to credit approval, and a Real Rewards credit card must be used as sole payment type. Must be 18 years or older to apply. Text message rates may apply.
Hi guys, we're posting this today. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm so sorry for, the delay on this week's episode. I actually just moved back to California yesterday. So on Thursday is usually when I post my episodes. So on Tuesday, Wednesday is when I record them and film them. So it was just hectic because I was, planning a rental truck and trying to find people to help me move and getting a new apartment out in LA. So all of that happened literally Monday through Thursday. And then yesterday, 2 days ago, on Friday, is the day I flew to Arizona, and I packed up all my stuff, in boxes and everything. My brother flew in on Saturday morning. The movers got there at 10 a.m., so I only had from about 4 p.m. on Friday to 10 a.m. on Saturday to get all my stuff ready to go on a truck and talk to Jordyn Bow and see my dog, or our dog, and then pack up the rental truck on Saturday. So yesterday, on Saturday, was the day I unloaded, set up my apartment, decorated. Honestly, I didn't stop moving from 6 a.m. until about 2 a.m., and I'm fully done. I'm fully moved in. I'm so overworked right now, but honestly, it's just I'm such a person that's just if I don't do it now, or I can't go slow with really anything because I feel like I won't do it. So when I knew I was moving in on Saturday, I was okay, I'm not doing anything today because I want to get it finished, and I did. So now I am fully moved in to my LA apartment. I have no more things really in Arizona, just a couple big things, but we still have the lease there. So, and obviously everything's fine between us. So I'm just going to keep a couple things there in the meantime until we fully move out of that place, because I wanted to leave him with things, that were mine. And I did want to say one thing. He posted this TikTok about an unfurnished house tour, technically, because I took the couch and stuff. But a lot of people were like, why did she take everything? And I just want to clarify it right here that I literally left every single pot, silverware, every glass, everything that's an essential really. We purchased the couch together, but he it was so expensive, he didn't even want to split it in the first place, but we did. So he was oh yeah, totally take the couch. He was so chill with that. But then all the artwork and everything else, it's mine anyways, that I've had for 10 years living in LA. So a lot of people were just wait, why did she take everything, but it's all mine? So I just wanted to clarify that. The only thing that was ours was the couch, and I sent him money for that. But yeah, it was just I just wanted to clarify that here. I hope I'm not coming across as a bad person taking my things, but yeah, anything that I left everything else. He has the bed frame, everything. everything else. I bought all new pots and pans for myself. I bought a toolkit. I felt like such a grown woman, like moving in yesterday. Like I had to hire a handyman though. So I texted all my friends and I was like, because everything was done and I needed the artwork on the walls. And I was like, oh my God, like, Jordyn Bowe did all the artwork in our last place. And like, with the leveler and everything, like it was like so stressful. So I was like, oh my God, like I don't think I can do this. But I could have. It was just that I didn't have a leveler. And honestly, I just didn't want to like mess it up or like do it wrong. I wanted it to be nice. So I texted people and I was like, you guys know a handyman or like, can anyone help me today? And everyone was just busy yesterday on Saturday, like, cause it was so last minute. I literally like decided I was doing this on Friday. So I was like, ugh. So my friend told me about this app called TaskRabbit, and oh my God, I'm literally gonna use that like so much now. They did like mounting for the TVs and they put the paintings up and it just made it feel like it took a lot of stress away for sure. But it was just like everything. I'm just like, oh, wow, I just said like so many times. People in the podcast now, I feel like I either never said it or now I'm just like more talking about more personal things, so I get more nervous. So I'm saying like more often. I'm so sorry about it. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, I need a handyman and the TaskRabbit app. Wow, I really sound like I'm doing a brand deal for them. Swear I'm not. Hey, hit up PodcastOne. TaskRabbit, here we go. But literally lifesavers. And I got everything done yesterday. So, wow, a lot of things have happened. Again, my life has been very hectic. I literally haven't been able to like, wow, I just said like again. I haven't even been able to shave my legs. This episode, like my hectic life with shaving right here in front of you guys, honestly, I want to answer some questions because even with the Nicolette episode, a lot of you guys still had questions for me. And honestly, there's been like so many things that I've seen on the internet that are just so astronomically like crazy. And I want to answer some questions and get right to it. So I asked you guys on Instagram, and I feel like this is like a YouTube video right now, but I just want to talk to you guys. So Believe Jordyn, she goes, how do you feel really? And I felt that, okay? I felt that, sis. Honestly, like I said, I try to like hurry things up in my life to get past them. So it doesn't stress me out, but at the same time it kind of does because I do things very fast. So, like getting my stuff out of Arizona and like getting into like settling into this new place and finding a new apartment has been like all in a week and a half. And I feel like I haven't had time to like, think or like be by myself. So it's kind of been like hectic and stressful, but at the same time, I prefer it to be hectic and stressful. So I'm not just sitting down doing nothing because, then everything is just like overwhelming for me, and that is not very good for my mental health. So I keep myself busy. I keep myself surrounded by friends and family. And honestly, that's just how I feel right now, is hectic, a little overwhelmed. But overall, I'm definitely good. I'm obviously like going through a breakup, but overall, like, because everything was happening like, 2 months ago. So yeah, I'm still healing and recovering, and I probably will be forever, of course. But I just know what's best for me right now, and I'm trying to focus on that. And instead of, just pushing, like I am technically pushing my feelings away of like sadness and everything, but the Arizona trip, there was a lot of tears and a lot of talks, and, now I'm happy to be in my new place, and that's honestly why I'm good right now, is because I just feel like I have my own space finally, and I can kind of like move forward, move on, and I feel like it's just like a new start. So I kind of feel like relieved at the same time as like hectic and overwhelmed. So that's how I really feel. All right. What are the reasons for your breakup? So I've already addressed this, but I kind of went into a lot of it, just like mainly being like unhappy, but not in my relationship. It was nothing on him or like nothing that anyone did. It was just that I've been in a relationship since I was 15 years old, and I felt like, you know, a lot of people, they get engaged young, and everyone will tell you that, oh, like, you know, like, don't rush anything, like, and then you're just sitting there like, why not? Like, everything's fine. Like, this is meant to be, and like, this is gonna happen. I can't slow it down. Like, we're gonna get engaged. And so that's like literally how I felt forever. Like, for probably a year and a half, I was like, we're getting married and we're having kids and everything. And I felt like it, when we moved, it just got to this point where it was just like, whoa, this is real, and we're like settling down, and we're officially moved in together, and like we could be engaged in like 2 months. Like, that's like honestly like my thought process. And for some reason it like honestly gave me like a reality check of like, I just turned 21. Like, no, I don't go out. I mean, can't really say I don't go out. I've been to like 2 parties, but totally like sober. I don't do anything. So it's just like, I don't need like that crazy 21 phase, or like, it's not that. It's just, I need to be alone for a while. I never lived alone. I've never done anything alone. I've always been dependent on somebody, and I felt like I just wasn't ready for like settling down, and it honestly scared me like moving away, and I needed LA, and I needed to just be alone for a second. So that was like one reason. Another reason was just like, I felt like I was always trying to be like a better version of myself for this person. And I went to, like, when I started going back to LA was when I really realized like, I feel like I'm so carefree. I have so much fun. I have no responsibilities. I love being out in LA. And then I go home, and then I have like responsibilities, of course. And obviously I need to have responsibilities because that's crazy to not. But I'm just saying that it almost made me feel like I'm portraying this like better version of myself, which almost got exhausting. But obviously he deserved that because that's what he was giving me. So it's just like I kind of felt like I wasn't being myself almost. I don't know. And then like quitting my birth control like really did a toll on me. Losing my dad, which I went into on the Nicolette podcast. It was just like I couldn't be myself, I felt like. And he's definitely like the best guy I'll ever get, obviously. Like, I hope that we keep talking, and we're definitely on good terms. It's just like right now where I am is just, I can't really be like lovey, and I can't be that best version of myself for him. And I need to be alone for a while. I need to live alone. And I need to, I guess, just enjoy my 20s, but not in that way at all. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm just saying that I need to, I guess, be an adult. So.
Jordyn.
Yes.
How long, things were done before you made the announcement on your...
So everything, we were on a break, and he told me, he was like, you go do whatever you want. We're on a break. And I was not interested in anything. But we were on a break from June, like the start of June. And just like a lot of things happened during that break. And a lot of people are now taking that break as, because no one knew we were on a break. So like a lot of things are like coming out on the internet that just are over exaggerated, I'd say. And we were on a break before anyone thinks otherwise. I don't even want to get into like the drama because honestly, it's just wrong or over exaggerated, I guess I should say. But yeah, we were on a break in June, and we officially like called it off after, because we were on a 1 month break, and he was like, do whatever you want. And it was after Miami, or I can't remember. Yeah, we were together in Miami. And so like after that, it was just like right after that, we went on a 1 month break when I came to LA too, a little bit before that. And yeah, so we were on a break, and then we officially called it off after our month break was done, because I was just like, I just didn't want to go back to Arizona, and I felt like I was like everything that I was feeling about like the whole, trying to be the better version of myself, like, I was just like having fun in LA, and I didn't want to like hurt him by like me having fun in LA, so I just felt like I needed to just distance myself. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely don't want to get into like the drama right now, but I guess the one thing I will say is we were on a break for a month, and that is the tea, I guess. But tea is definitely over dramatic on the internet. Holy crap.
Today's episode is brought to you by Rent the Runway. In case you didn't know, Rent the Runway gives you monthly shipments of designer clothing and accessories for a flat monthly price. They have free, easy shipping, cleaning, and rental coverage included. Rent the Runway takes care of the boring stuff so you can just have fun. Right now, use promo code Jordyn for 30% off at renttherunway.com. Choose from thousands of styles from over 700 designers, including Ula Johnson, Proenza Schooler, Jason Wu, and so many more. Plus, their summer events are back, including weddings, weekend parties, brunches, dinners, showers, summer events, and much more. Use Rent the Runway to dress up, look good, and feel good as we all return to regular life. They offer access to a full designer closet without the price tag. And the best part, it's accessible for all budgets. Membership trials start at just $69. Easy to use, zero commitments, pause or cancel at any time for no additional charge. Again, use promo code Jordyn for 30% off. That's JORDYN. Valid for a limited time, so visit renttherunway.com today. Terms and conditions apply. Today's episode is brought to you by Quip. So my Quip electric toothbrush is pink metal. I love the color of it. The quality is amazing. And I definitely am a fan of singing while I brush my teeth. And I feel like it's so cool that they give you tips and everything of how to actually give you better smile and better teeth, because who doesn't want to have the best breath and the best teeth out there? They also have a brand new amazing product, the Quip Smart Brush for kids and adults, that connects to the Quip app with Bluetooth. It lets you track when and how you brush and gives tips and coaching to improve your habits. I love their mint and watermelon toothpaste with anti-cavity ingredients for strong, healthy teeth, because of course watermelon mint is my favorite. Quip offers floss that extends to clean and comes with a refillable dispenser to reduce waste. In addition to brush heads, Quip also delivers fresh floss, toothpaste, mouthwash, and gum refills every 3 months for just $5. Shipping is free, so you can save money and skip the hustle and bustle of in-store shopping. Start getting rewards for brushing your teeth today. Go to getquip.com/JordynJones right now to save $10 on a Quip Smart Electric Toothbrush. That's $10 off a Smart Electric Toothbrush at getquip.com/JordynJones, spelled GETQUIP.com/JordynJones. Quip, the Good Habits Company. So this is like not a like relationship question, but I guess since I'm like giving advice, but probably advice that you shouldn't take, let's just go to this question. What are some of the ways of coping with a loss? So I guess I'm gonna actually do this in like a double way of a breakup and losing like a loved one, which I guess is the same thing, but obviously losing my dad was something that's just 18 years of my life, knowing someone and being my dad and my family is something that like you really can't express or explain. But a lot of people go through breakups, and a lot of people go through a lot of breakups in their life. But losing a parent is, a one-time thing for a dad and a one-time thing for a mom. And then you have obviously everyone else in your family. I'm just saying that it's a really different feeling when you lose a parent, and ways of coping with it. So during like funeral week and everything, the one thing that really helped me was I was texting my friends constantly. I almost never got off my phone because I felt like kind of like what I do with like this breakup I'm going through right now is I have to just completely distract myself when it's really real. Like when it's recent, when it's really, really real, I have to just like, I was just texting my friends and they like constantly like just about everything in life, like, and trying not to talk about it. It was really hard because everyone is around you and your family is around you, and it just happened, and you're looking through pictures and you're making your picture boards for the funeral, and you're like planning things, and something that you just, you never will expect to wake up
and, know that you have to, like, plan a funeral. Because you think, or, like, I don't like that that it happens so fast. Like, someone passes away, and then everyone just talks about the funeral. And it was just, like, it, like, hurt so bad, because I was like, why is no one, like, like, not in my family, obviously. It was just, like, other people. People were just asking, like, when the funeral was, and I was just like, that was, like, crazy to me. But I don't even know why I just brought that up. It was just something that crossed my mind. But overall, I was just texting my friends constantly. I stayed home in Michigan for a while. It was Christmas time, so honestly, like, the Christmas spirit helped me. I went and saw lights, and it was obviously really hard to enjoy things, but and I honestly didn't really enjoy anything. It was just like, it was around Christmas time, so it almost added extra, like, just, like, deadness in my heart, I guess, is the way to go about it. But I was just listening to Christmas music, buying presents, like, wrapping them, being with family. I was surrounded by family. I guess texting my friends, being surrounded by your family, and honestly just reading DMs too, like, from fans, that really helped me. And, like, hearing other people's stories, you think that when someone passes away now and I see, like, oh, they lost a family member, my first instinct is, like, oh, I got to give them some time, But at the same time, like, when I was going through it and I would read DMs, it was actually really calming to know that someone went through this, because you think that no one's been through it, and it's like crazy and your world just ended. And then you hear that it happens to people, and you hear their stories of what happened or how they went through it. And just, like, reading gigantic, like, long DMs from people about their stories and that they've been through it, it just made me feel like a little, like, just like a small piece of my heart came back together, and I was able to just, like, know I wasn't alone, I guess. So I guess, like, it hurts to talk to people about it, because that means you're talking about it, but at the same time, obviously you need to talk about things that go on in your life. But I would just say, talking to my friends, being surrounded by family, and hearing other people's stories of them going through a similar situation, because it actually does help knowing that you're not alone.
Are you going to co-parent your dog?
Ooh, that's a good question. So I don't know if you guys heard Steve. He asked if we're going to co-parent. If Jordyn Bowe ever needs me to watch Rari, I'm 100% there. Another thing is, like, I feel like if I was like, I need Rari, he would obviously let me. One thing he said, though, he was like, you don't get to be a part of his life once he has another stepmom. And I was like, what about, why wouldn't I say that to you, that you're not going to be in his life when he has a stepdad? But honestly, I feel like it was just a joke, maybe. But were you kidding? But no, we're totally on good terms. We both love our dog. And obviously, it's more his dog for sure. I got it for him for his, like, birthday surprise, technically. And he loves that dog so much. And if I can't be a part of his life, I feel like Rari will be able to, cuddle him at night and take care of him and be there for him. So Rari is definitely more of Jordyn Bowe's dog. But we're definitely co-parenting. And I mean, I don't have him, and I don't have plans to, but I know I am, because if he goes to Paris or something, or, like, gone for a week, I will definitely be taking the dog and taking care of little Rari. I don't know how I would get there, but I would do anything for Rari. And Jordyn Bowe still. Of course, we're both, like, if we needed anything, I know we'd be there for each other. It's still so, like, new, and not, like, there's no bad blood. There's nothing that was, like, there's nothing that, like, broke anything. So we're still cordial, and Rari is our little man. I feel like the thing I'm most excited about living in, like, West Hollywood and Beverly Hills again is just, like, I'm very close to everything. I'm like 10 minutes away from my studio. And I feel like since I'm going through this, like, crazy phase of, like, living in LA, I felt like I had to, like, live in the city, because if I'm going to do this for a year, I'm going to do it right. And I have to go all the way and get it out of my system, because after this year, you know, I would hope I would settle down and be like, all right, time to move like an hour away from LA again and settle down, get a house. So that's the plan. Apartment for a year, get a house a little farther away from the city so I don't really become LA. I go to Air One every day, and I stay out later than 10 p.m. because I used to go to bed at 10, but I still feel like I am the same person. It's just that I have changed things in my life. I feel like almost for me to stay the same. I'm going like back in time of like being young, because I am 21, but I've always been like a kid at heart. I've always been like the young, crazy, fun, like friend. And like being in the relationship I was in, I became like a 21-year-old. And so I feel like I'm just, honestly, people think I'm probably like going forward or like going somewhere I've never been, but I feel like I'm just going back. I think that wraps up today's episode. I want to say my own, what they don't tell you. So what they don't tell you about going through a breakup on the internet is that people will do anything for clout. And literally it's crazy because I don't know. People will do anything for clout, and they will see one thing and make a whole story about it. So don't believe anything that you read on the internet. I guess I would go straight to the source, and if you can, you know, DM me. They're open. But I would just say don't believe everything that you read on the internet. I would say definitely always try to end on good terms, because if like me, we spent 3 years together, and like we have so much like love and respect for each other. We always will. And honestly, it's just not worth it to lose that. So I would always my advice is to just always end on good terms and know what you guys have went through, and always be there for that person. And obviously if nothing bad happened, of course. But yeah, and don't believe everything that you see on the internet, because wow. All right, time to get back to my normal Thursday schedules. I will see you guys on Thursday with a new episode. I appreciate the love and support. I'm glad I answered these questions. I'm going to move forward with the situation. I don't think I'll address it again on the podcast or in life, but I knew that you guys needed like questions and another alone episode, so hey. But we're going to go back to scheduled programming on Thursday. I love you guys, and I will see you guys with a new episode soon. Bye. Cheers.